In the ancient town of Shiloh, the temple stood as a solemn refuge, its stone walls echoing the prayers of many. Inside, Hannah, a woman burdened with deep anguish, found herself pouring out her heart to God. The dim light cast gentle shadows as she prayed silently, her lips moving without making a sound. Eli the priest was nearby, observing her unusual behavior. At first he misunderstood, thinking she was drunk due to the silent fervor of her prayers. Upon closer inspection, Eli realized that Hannah was not under the influence of wine, but was instead speaking to God through a silent, heartfelt prayer. In the sacred stillness of the temple, her prayer was profound, a whisper of the spirit that only God could hear. Her heart yearned for a child, a blessing she had longed for with every fiber of her being. Recognizing her true intentions, Eli approached with compassion amidst the hallowed serenity of the temple. Go in peace, he said gently, and may the God of Israel grant you what you have asked of him. In the quiet corridors of her home, Hannah's faith bore fruit. Her prayer did not go unanswered. In due time, she conceived and bore a son, whom she named Samuel, meaning heard by God. Her joy was boundless, for her silent plea had reached the heavens. What are the desires of your heart? Do you have something on your heart that you are believing God for? Something that no one could possibly understand? If you believe in the power of silent prayer, let us know in the comments. We are praying for you, and trust God today as Hannah did, and wait patiently on God's answer. After Samuel was weaned, Hannah went back to the temple where her prayers had first begun. She brought the young boy to Eli, her heart full of gratitude and tears of joy, offering her son to serve the Lord. She said, I prayed for this child, and the Lord has answered my prayer. Now I give him to the Lord, for as long as he lives, he is the Lord's. To see what happens next in Samuel's story, watch the video from Samuel's birth to his call, the growing faith of Hannah's son. If you can relate to this story, please stay tuned for a Q&A. I thank you in advance. Question number one. What was the setting where Hannah made her heartfelt prayer? Answer. Hannah made her heartfelt prayer in the temple at Shiloh, where she poured out her soul to God, asking for a son. Question number two. How did Eli, the priest, initially react to Hannah's prayer in the temple? Answer. Eli initially misunderstood Hannah's fervent prayer and thought she was drunk because she was praying silently with her lips moving but no words coming out. Question number three. What vow did Hannah make to God in her prayer? Answer. Hannah vowed that if God granted her a son, she would dedicate him to the Lord for all the days of his life, and no razor would touch his head. Number four. How did God respond to Hannah's prayer? Answer. God answered Hannah's prayer by granting her a son, whom she accepted as word of God as a testament to her answered prayer. Question number five. What did Hannah do after Samuel was born and weaned? Answer. After Samuel was weaned, Hannah fulfilled her vow by bringing him to the fire of the temple, dedicating him to the Lord's service.